Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Travis and welcome to A.R.P.G channel. And today I'm going to be doing my weekly video on how Betrayal is doing, and mostly importantly, how the little challenge that me and my friend are doing. For those of you who may not know, we are doing a challenge to collect all of the unique items. Yes, there's over 870 some odd uniques in the game, and we're playing solo self-found and trying to collect every single one of them, or who can collect the most of them. So since this is the first week, it's my week to upload the video. Next week will be Sephron's turn. And I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about how the league's going, my progress so far, and hopefully help you guys understand Betrayal a little bit better, as well as my strategy for this league. So, first off, let's look at Betrayal a little bit. Now, it can be kind of confusing with, all the lines, and the red lines, the green lines, the yellow lines. Different people here and there, always switching around, being interrogated, things like that. But as you can see, our mastermind is going to be up here. He's the big dog, right? And underneath of him, there's 4 branches. There's transportation, fortification, research, and intervention. Now, each one of these always has to be manned by a person, so there will always be someone in here, right? And then these people have people who work under for them. So, for instance, Gravicius, he has Aisling and Hillick working underneath him, right? You could see his little, I can't get my mouse up there, but you see that little, like, fence-looking thing in the top left? That means he's in fortification. And everyone else who has that little fence is in fortification as well. Right? Same thing up in here. You see the little wheel? Well, Chimeria has the wheel and Guff has the wheel as well. And then same thing with intervention with like the little swords. They're the assassination dudes, and then this is research. So they have people that work under them, and you can kind of manipulate them however you like to an extent. You want to manipulate them to where your rewards are going to be better. So after so much intelligence, right, this one's almost there. This one's almost ready to be raided. So we get 1 more %, we can go to the safe house and loot it. Now the loot is going to depend on A, who is in that safe house, and B, how many people are in that safe house. So if we were to raid this safe house right now, there would be 2 extra rooms, right? Because you always have the one for the main guy. Then we would have 1 room for Chimeria and then 1 room for Guff. Now, you can take it a step further and even kind of manipulate who's in there to manipulate the outcome of what your loot is. So if we take a look at Guff, we can see that he, in the little flavor text below, is wagering on items worth. Well, we really don't know what that is. I don't think there's a database that's showing that what that's going to be. But, so that's a little bit cryptic. Maybe we'll find out later. But if we take a look at, let's say, Haku here for a second. Nope, that's still a little cryptic. Here we go, Tora. Hunting for Harbinger Scarabs. So if we were to do an intervention raid, or a safe house raid, her room would have Harbinger Scarabs in it. Right? And then, Corel would have Elder Scarabs. And Riker would have a booby trap stash. Now, booby trap stashes are something you can kind of see playing in the game later on. They're really cool, really fun, and it can be a little nerve-wracking at some points. But some of the ones that you want to look out for is you definitely want to look at after Chimeria, because the smuggling of the time-worn uniques. This is your league-specific uniques. This is your headhunter. This is your Xerfe's heart. This is the top dollar uniques that you want to get, or it could be, another league exclusive unique that isn't that valuable. So you can kind of switch people around how you want to, depending on their relationship with others. Try to get them into the safe house that you want. That way you can optimize your loot. I will tell you that if you want them to betray each other, they have to be trusting each other first. So that is the green line. So if I were to have Chimeria and Guff show up in an encounter, since they are trusting each other, that's what the green line means. That means they can betray him, right? If that wasn't there, then you could just execute them, give them their rank, if they were, if they didn't trust each other, I'm not quite sure what the outcomes on that are. I think there might be like a move them to a different branch of the Immortal Syndicate workforce. We'll call it workforce. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot more in depth to it than what I can just show you like this. Ziggy D has a really good guide on it so far from what he's learned. You should definitely go check that out if you haven't already seen that. But I wanted to try to give a little bit of insight to what I could on Betrayal. Having a lot of fun. I'm always trying to keep people inside of a branch, trying to get their levels up, and then interrogate them. That way you can get your maximum amount of intelligence out of them. Because the higher rank they are, the more intelligence you can get. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about my plans this league, right? Because we are doing a solo self-found challenge, like I mentioned earlier. So my plan of attack is I've already made a couple characters. The first one I made was an Arc Totem build that I had planned to be my boss killer. Well, things weren't going as well as I wanted to, so I decided I wanted to re-roll for a faster clear speed character, and this is one of them. I originally made a cast on crit, and I really, really like it, but I just don't feel like I have the gear to get that going the way I wanted to. So then I decided I would make a Blade Vortex Witch, or an Elementalist, and just got done with the axe today. I was live streaming that all morning. Had a lot of fun with that. She's going to be our clear speed farmer, our map farmer. She can do high tier maps as well. She's not really good at boss killing, but she will do really well. So we're trying to enchant for her impulses. Unfortunately, we're not there yet, but we're doing okay. Got our resistances cap. We're a little above 3,000 life. We are losing a decent amount of experience every time we die, but that's okay. That's to be expected. So we're going to be working on that. I still have to go get my third ascendancy. But as far as the Atlas goes, I don't plan on doing any crazy shaping just yet. My plan is to just complete all of the Atlas and try to get to Uber Elder as much as I can. That's where our Arc Totem build is going to come in once we can get him geared up. I would like to farm in-game bosses this first league, or at least for the first month of the league. That way we can start to kind of collect those little bit harder uniques to find, and then we can kind of spot focus certain uniques through divination cards and things like that. So like there's really no Atlas strategy I have, except for just doing in-game boss content. Really, that's it. Not going to be doing any Chaos Vendor recipe. To me, it's just it's a waste of time. It's just another thing I have to manage when I could just be spamming maps as fast as I can. But Blade Vortex is going really well. First time I've played it, really enjoying it. Yeah, and you guys probably want to see what uniques I've already collected. So, I've got a bunch of stash tabs here, and at the end of them you can see I put a number. That's how many I have of those. So let's start off with our helmets and just kind of go down the line. I think I collected a little over 100. I think like 101 to be exact. Nothing absolutely crazy. Can we just, take a moment of silence to say, it was fun, Sidimas, while it lasted. You will be missed. We're sorry it had to happen. But, I mean, we got a decent amount of uniques. Nothing crazy. I think the one thing that I want to try would be maybe a Death's Oath at some point. I think that'd be kind of fun. I almost rolled it. But we got Screaming Eagle, so we could do some kind of speed lab farmer down the road. Some one-handed wands, some claws. Again, nothing like groundbreaking. I think the best unique I've found so far would probably be a Balefire. Actually, I got this barracks through Beastcrafting. And if we can get the other two, we'll try to get ourselves a Taming. That'll be huge. There's a few jewels. Got a couple, or this thing right here. This one, thought about doing something with this, doing some Spectres. I don't really have anything else to do a minion style build. And this is all the extra ones we found. So So it's going pretty good. Didn't really have much footage for this. I really didn't do that much recording, so I just kind of slapped this together. Next video will have a lot more editing, a lot more footage. I just needed to get this out of here and load it up onto YouTube really quick, so kind of apologize for the poor video editing there. But yeah, this is what I'm going to be doing some Blade Vortex. It's a lot of fun, really fast move speed. The sound, like the shatter sounds and all that are just amazing. Love the sound. And yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. Farming some maps, try to work our way up. I'm taking it one tier at a time. So I've got all my T1s, all my T2s, and I've almost got all my T3s. I'm not going to run them until I have the last of them. So once I get my Cursed Crypt, I'll go and run all my T3s, and then I'll collect up my T4s, and then when they're done, I'll go run my T4s, so on and so forth. I do plan on using the Elder Orb on Underground Sea, just for the Alchemy Orbs. That way I can, sustain alching my maps. That's about really the only Atlas strategy I'm going to have. I haven't quite figured out which ones I'm shaping, which ones I'm not shaping, and all of that. But I can definitely tell you Elder Orb is going on Underground Sea. And that's pretty much it. Again, sorry for the lack of content in this video. I realized like last minute, like, oh crap, I gotta get this video out. And this is all we got. So if you like the idea that we're doing, please feel free to hit that subscribe button on YouTube. And if you want to come check us out, I'll put our Twitches down below. You can come in and hit the follow button. There's going to be, at least one of us are going to be streaming pretty much every single day. If I'm not streaming in the morning, Sephron's going to be streaming at night. So you can come check us out, talk with us. We're always down to chat. I need to get rid of this. This is such a bad idea. This is such a bad idea. Man. Alright. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, the next video is going to have a little bit more content from me. Pretty sure I'm in the lead at 101 uniques, just over. I think that's all I have is 101. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. #Dream Travis.